I have assignments, I have exams, I have so many things to do, but I wanted to make a video because, guys, today is another Instagram video. I am so excited to be back making an Instagram video because you know how happy I get when I hear people want to grow on Instagram, people want to make something out of their Instagram, especially when it's like my friends or people I know, or people who comment on my videos saying that they really want to, their goal for 2020 is to grow on Instagram. It makes me so happy because we need more people on Instagram. This is like the new, I feel like this is the new age, the new generation of small influencers growing into big influencers. And for anyone who wants to you know, make a big of Instagram or start their Instagram business or just grow on Instagram in general as a hobby, this is the video for you. And I'm so excited to give you guys all the tips and tricks. Now, I do upload every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, so do subscribe now. My next video is going to be about how to grow to 20,000 Instagram followers, so if you do want to see that, do subscribe now, because guys, honestly, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I used to think like there is no way I could ever get 1,000 Instagram followers, let alone 10,000. So guys, this is honestly the video for you, for anyone who's small, starting out and it's just so stuck on where to go. Me, my little student self can do it, you guys can do it too. Now let's get right into the video. Now, as you can tell from the title of the video, today I'm going to be talking about how to get more engagement on your Instagram page. Now that does involve getting more likes, but it also involves getting more comments, views and general altogether reach on your Instagram page. Now I am going to do another video very soon, in I think a week's time. I have already pre-recorded it and it's going to be how to, you know, get your Instagram, looking through my specific analytics and talking about Instagram reach and stuff like that. But for today, we're going to be talking about engagement, how to actually grow your likes, your engagement and your views on Instagram. Now, if you're in a bit of a rut and you're like, okay, I get about average 100 likes per Instagram picture, sometimes it doesn't even reach 100 likes, and you're like, okay, where do I go from here? I have been there, I have done that, and I have been like, dude, I'm never gonna get more than 88 likes. I always get in the 80 mark, between 80 and 100, and I have been there. But now my likes have grown so much, and guys, this is how you do it. Like, you don't have to be in that rut, and this is how you get out of the rut. We're here to get you out of the rut. So first of all, what are you going to be posting? Now, if you're posting the same sort of thing again and again and again, I think it's time to realise that we probably need to change your Instagram niche. Now, to do this, I would pick your most 4 engaged Instagram posts. Now, your 4 most engaged Instagram posts, look at the likes and how they vary to the ones that didn't do so well. After you've isolated your 4 most top Instagram posts, you want to look at how you can then adapt on those Instagram posts specifically to make them better. If you're not quite following, let me do this for example. At the end of every year, a lot of the big influencers show what they posted, what reached their highest engagement. Kylie Jenner likes to post that, and I think sometimes her most Instagram engaged photos get about 30 million likes, whereas on an average she gets about 10 million likes per picture. What a lot of influencers do is they repost that picture just to say, look guys, this is my most liked picture, thank you so much, and that same picture that they've already posted will then get a further 30 million likes, even though they've already posted it. Now that is another good example of that. Whatever they're posting there and whatever your most engaged picture is what people want to see more of. It's like when I was back in secondary school, I used to post a lot of pictures that are just, you know, chilling, not really doing much, not really looking good. But when you post your prom photo, suddenly the whole of your Instagram unearths. It rises and everyone wants to suddenly like your picture, and you get like 300, 400, 500 likes when normally you get 80 likes. You need to post more of that kind of picture to increase that engagement, because what you want to do first, even if that's not the type of thing that you want to be posting all the time, that will raise the engagement for then people to make that connectivity with you, and later down the line then you can switch it up. But to begin with, to increase your engagement, especially now in 2020 with the new algorithms, you need to draw in people what they wanted to see initially from your page. I know lots of people have already heard about the tip of commenting on other people's pictures, liking other people's pictures, blah 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 blah. And yes, that is important, that does help a lot, because it's kind of saying to people, hello, I'm here and I want to engage with you one-on-one in a way. But we kind of all have heard that before, we kind of all get that one. So one of the tips that you guys can kind of use, instead of just doing that, is actually by shouting out people on your Instagram story. Now, Instagram story is a beautiful page. It's a beautiful place. Now, one thing you can do is when you connect with those people over comments and likes, if your Instagram friend or if your best friend in real life or your on internet Instagram friend posts a picture, repost it in your story and tag them, but don't force it. Don't make it so that it's like or you know, if it's just a picture of, for example, my friend studying in the library, you know, you can repost that, but they're not going to be like, oh, I kind of get why you're reposting that. Repost a picture that you genuinely connect with. So if your friend is just in a challenge or a charity run or something like that, repost it and really be like, oh my god, I'm so proud of my friend, this, that and the other. And if your Instagram friend or your in real life friend sees that, they're going to also want to repost stuff that you do as well. Create a connection based off of that. Like, for example, sometimes I keep using the example of Kylie Jenner, but I know that the Kardashians are kind of the gurus of Instagram. When they repost, for example, if Kylie reposts Anastasia, they will get that, obviously, that engagement back and forth, but obviously it's coming from a genuine place where they do really want to genuinely say, guys, look how good my friend looks, this, that and the other, but you're creating that engagement with your other Instagram friend or with a circle of Instagram people who are also doing the same sort of niche as you, and that will pull people to your page because they're going to be like, oh, who is this girl that they're sharing? Who is this girl that they keep posting on their story? So make connections on Instagram. It's so, so important. It goes further than just liking, commenting and subscribing, but it also shows and tells the person that, look, I kind of want to support you too, and they're going to have you in mind every time they want to think, oh, they've posted a really cool photo, I kind of want to support them as well. That is so important for you guys. If you want to grow your Instagram page, connect with people further than just commenting and liking, share them, retweet them if it's on Twitter, but also just keep that in mind every time you want to post or every time you see your friends post. Now, another way that I think you guys can grow your engagement is the hack of all hacks. Like, oh my gosh, if you don't know about Instagram, like if you don't sit on Instagram as long as I do, like especially when I should be revising, I'm just procrastinating, being a typical student. One thing that if you haven't been on Instagram for at least you only need to be on Instagram for half an hour to realise that Instagram videos is the be all and end all of growing your engagement. Now, for people who like to really kind of like explain why Instagram videos grow so much engagement, it's because people really like to watch things, especially if you're watching something for a long time. The whole idea of Instagram or YouTube or any social media platform is to try and keep people on your page for as long as possible. The longer someone is on your page, the more likely they are to follow and like. That is engagement, and that's what we're trying to increase. So when you're posting a video, those 30 extra seconds or those 1 minute extra that someone is on your page is more likely to want to comment, more likely to want to like. And also it's a longer period of time where they'll find something that they want to comment on. You know, a picture where you're sat there drinking your lemon water, as I'm always drinking lemon water. You know, if it's a picture like this, I don't know what you're going to really comment on that unless you know me very, very well, or unless you're someone who's been following me for a very, very long time. But if it's a video where I'm doing a lookbook and I'm showing you 10 different outfits, or if I'm in Rome and I do a montage when I'm on the tour bus and I'm, you know, walking around Rome and I'm spinning around in my dress, you're going to be like, oh my god, that's amazing, that's so cool, or I like outfit number 3, or outfit, even if it's just as small as outfit number 1 is so nice. That is like, that's why videos are so, so good. And that's why I would at least, like if you're posting regularly, posting at least one video a week or one video every other week is so important, especially if you make those videos funny. Funny videos are the key to making people want to engage on your content. Now, another reason why videos are so important is the shareability. The funnier that you are on your videos, or if if you're a fashion blogger and you're doing an outfit montage of what you wore every day this week, or if you're a university student like me and you're doing university ideas or how to study in a video, people are going to be more likely to want to share that because people don't really want to interpret a picture as much as they want to watch a video. Videos are so popular and they are the way forward, so the more videos that you can do, the shareability of your content is increased, and that's what you want to do. Increase your shareability. Now, another really important tip on how to go on Instagram is increasing your frequency. Now, frequency is literally like the denominator of a lot of these things. Like frequency, I mean, I remember when I started out on Instagram and I would make a fire Instagram post and I'd post like once a month thinking that was enough to grow your engagement, and I'll be checking back after 2 months or 3 months of not posting thinking, why is my Instagram not growing? It's not going to grow because you're not exposing yourself enough. Your engagement is not going to be reached enough. And even if it is, Instagram, now this is now going into my next video, a little bit of a secret into my next video, but Instagram does not promote videos or content that is not being engaged or posted on frequently, because how the algorithm works, it wants to be pushing up those people who are constantly engaging and interacting on their page. Otherwise it kind of goes into like not a deactivated page as such, but it kind of goes into a engaged page that is not really going to push to the forefront of the front page on Instagram, because Instagram only really wants to promote content that is being consistently adapted on, developed on, engaged on, commented on, liked on, followed, this, that and the other. So post frequently. The more you get yourself out there, the faster it's going to happen. It is basically A plus B kind of thing. The more you put into it sooner, the more that'll come out of it sooner. So do post frequently. And now with this, I would kind of say posting 3 or 4 times a week is very good. Obviously you'll have different weeks or different scenarios that happen throughout the week that will kind of be like, hey, I can't post this week, or I'm not feeling very well this week. But kind of setting a day where you kind of record all your content or film all your content or take a picture for all your Instagram content is very key. Maybe it's Sunday and Monday where you collect all your content and preset it. I'll do a video on how to preset or pre-prepare all your posts to time them for when to come out. But it's very important that you have the content there ready, on the go, ready to go, week by week by week, to make sure that people know to come back for you, and they'll be coming back for you. And that will also increase your engagement and increase your likes and increase your overall atmosphere on your Instagram page. Now another thing that I love, that I don't get to do enough of, but I'm really hoping to do more of in 2020, is using your story to optimize your Instagram page. Now Instagram stories is a beautiful thing because you can be more relaxed on there, you can be more yourself, you can be more unedited, unfiltered on your Instagram story. And one of the main things that you can do with this is actually creating Instagram lives. Now lots of people are a bit like, oh, I don't know if I'm sure about a live video, or what if something that goes out into the internet can't come back again. But the reason why lives are so important, because lives allow you to, even if, like, say if you have 10,000 followers and only 30 people tune in, those 30 people might then become those die-hard fans that are the first to like your video, the first to comment, the first to engage with your Instagram content, to view your Instagram video, to like your Instagram post, to comment on it. And that is so important, to make sure that you're catering to those 30, because those 30 will then multiply and multiply and multiply each time, especially if people are sharing your live stories. And leave your live story on for 24 hours, because I know you can delete it straight after, but do leave on for 24 hours, so for anyone who's missed it, they'll be like, oh, she does live stories, I'm coming back for that. Also, it's an opportunity to let people know a bit more about yourself, because the more people know about you and the more people are engaged and connected with you, the more likely they are to come back. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now that was my beginner's guide on how to increase your engagement on Instagram and how to get more likes on your videos, your posts and comments as well, because those are so important, and they are the common denominator of how you actually end up growing on Instagram, especially with this new Instagram algorithm for 2020. Now if you haven't subscribed and liked already, do subscribe now and follow me on Instagram since we're on the topic. And I'll leave my link down below, but also I think I'll put a link up here as to where you can find me on Instagram. And do come back tomorrow, in 2 days time, because I post every 2 days, Tuesday, Thursday, but then there's a small gap until Sunday. So Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday are my uploading days, so do come back very soon for another video where I'm going to delve into how to get your first 10,000 followers on Instagram. So see you guys very, very soon, and have a lovely rest of your week.